Never. What's up? I'm not ready. I did a small top up, but I'm not ready, man. I don't know if I'm mentally ready for this. I don't know if I went ahead and also it's funny. I topped up for Genshin. I put 2 months of monthly card, and I bought the battle pass. I think I'm still gonna skip the Arlecchino weapon at this point. I think it's just not worth it long term because I'm still gonna try to get Chlorinde. And I think weapon banner is just too risky. 83 and 88, was that for double S? For that was S2 and double S, or is that S0 and S2? S2. Oh, that's so painful. Cupcake, hello. Are you stopping at S2, or are you gonna try to go for double S before the banner ends? Wow, another Luxac Cupcake. 4.7k for S04 of 4. That is nutty. That is so nutty. Yeah, the most dangerous part right now, Nefer, is that now that I have funds, I'm trying to not just say like, oh, I want that next tier and just pay, like top up for it. I'm trying to refrain from doing that. So for Hi3 today, and we'll go over it on the banner review, in the shop review, like I bought some of the low-cost economic bundles. I did the monthly focus bundle, the weekly focus bundle, and then I didn't buy Battle Pass yet because Battle Pass is on Monday. So just some of the small bundles. I didn't do any of the double top-ups because I think I used some of the double top-ups last patch. Only logged in for Prodigal Girl. Good. Me too. I'm gonna be like, I've been sitting on these 3,000 some tickets for this one moment. I still think from this last year's theme songs, Dreamweaver with Prometheus is still my favorite, just because of the beat drop. Thinking about pulling for S2. Don't do it, Bright Green. Think about your triple S lantern. I think S2 only makes sense if you're going to actually try competitive. I think if you're not playing competitive, just stick to your plan. Go for your triple S lantern. Yeah, true, Cupcake. That sequence is really good.
On bridge.
It was a pretty good transition, right? People watching on the Twitch VODs won't be able to hear it, but I think the music cut is saved on YouTube. Oh man. Okay, move my OBS over here. Spent $150 on yo-yos and strings. IRL Senadina over here. Oh, does anybody have a Mac? Does anybody have a MacBook I could borrow? I need y'all to log in for me so I can get that keychain. I'm gonna see if my mom's, when she's back from China, she could just install Honkai 3rd on her laptop and then log in on my account there. Hey, Ace Turner. What's up, man? We're about to do our polls and reviews here. So real quick, Nefer, is S2 a significant advantage right now, or is it just like more stuff as far as like just quality of life for the combat? Oh, coins. You can pull it way sooner, but it is very feast or famine right now, Ace Turner. It's like you either get it super early or you're going like up to 80. We've had multiple reports of people getting it in the first under 10 pulls, and then we have a lot of people who are getting it like 80 plus. Pyroraptor with 60 pulls on each. I think if enough people complain, they'll probably reintroduce something at some point. But last patch was pretty brutal. More people suffered than not. This patch feels like people got better luck. Yeah, I wonder if they made like a soft change because of the negative feedback from last patch. But I definitely have seen more anecdotal evidence of people just getting it in the first like 10 to 30 pulls. Yeah, they know you're gonna spend, so they were trying to milk you specifically, Nefer. Oh, look at that guy. We know he's a whale. Give him the anti-luck on his account. S0, one of us. One of us. Return to normalcy. Someone on Discord went to 89. Didn't we go to 89 on one of our pulls last patch? I gotta start this thingy. I gotta finish all these side quests and start the part 2 current patch content. Oh crap, there's still like there's still crystals here. So I gotta remember to still do dailies for this. Ugh. Yeah, I went to 89. That's right, I did go to 89. Alright, couple things. Let me set the marker here as we get started here. So I've published my Arlecchino polls on YouTube. For those that are interested. Okay, let me set the marker. Okay, so for those that are interested, I've published my Arlecchino polls from Genshin 4.6. It was pretty rough. We lost the 50-50, but that's up there. If you want to watch it, you can watch it on ×2 speed. There's a lot more primos and fates spent than I wanted to. Wait, what is... Why is there the notification button? Oh, Senadina. Oh, did she get a new... She got buffed. Yeah. Yeah. Buff is good. Don't know if it's gonna make her feel better to play or not, but buff is good. Alright, so... what else? Our survey for 7.3 is also up on YouTube. I mean, it doesn't really matter now because 7.4 is out, but it generally gives the our overview of what went wrong with part 2. All right, couple of other things here. Let's take a look at the news first, right? News is generally, there's like some news, fancy stuff in the news. There's a Mac OS version now. For players not just on iOS, but on a MacBook, on an iMac, or a Mac Pro. Whatever they got nowadays. If you log in from one of those devices, you get a cool little keychain. Time Capsule. I'm really excited about Time Capsule. Hang on, I have to move my character because I'm really close to that freelance musician. That freelance musician just keeps playing music. So... Oh, whoops. What's in Time Capsule that I'm excited about? These outfits are back. Prodigal Girl was, what, version 3.5? This was a time-limited event outfit from version 3.5 for White Comet. This one was like a login event early on for Lightning Empress. And this one was also a login event. MG used to be so mad because this was the one outfit that he was missing from his collection. Alright? I've been saving all my standard outfit tickets for the Prodigal Girl rerun. 3,610 at this point. So, of course, I'm going to buy all 3 of these. The Jiggle costume. Take a screenshot of this. Alright. Yeah, in the Starfall CG, she unzips her hoodie, and that's the Jiggle. This shop is left over for a limited time. For those that, you know, you played the event last patch, which was a great event, but you were missing just a little bit. If you are needing to spend crystals for this outfit, that feels really bad. At this point, I would probably wait for the outfit. If you missed it, I would probably wait for the outfit to get show up in a time capsule, and you just pay Asterite for it. All right. But yeah, these 3 outfits, I'm just go ahead and buy them. Oh yeah, take these screenshots too while I can. Before I forget. Man, this is good nostalgia right here. This one doesn't look that different from her base outfit. It's basically just a recolor. Right? It's just a straight up palette swap. It's like a BP reward or something. But I don't think it was originally Battle Pass. And then Desert Camo was from a login event. I remember because MG missed that login event and he never got a chance to get it again for like 5 years. Yep. All right. Is there anything else notable so far else in the shop? I don't think so. Everything else pretty much is the same. Yeah, so dorm shop reset. So buy your Taurus, buy your dorm tickets, and then buy Asterite if you still need the Coralie and Helia weapon synergy items. Alright. Or if you still need Coralie and Helia fragments, that as well. Oh yeah, Elysian Realm shop also reset. So if you still need A ranks, the A rank option box from Elysian Realm is available now. But it's all part 1 A ranks. So it may be useful for like new players or like less sweaty players if you're not worried about abyss performance to the min max. You can, there's some A ranks here that are usable for progression, but I wouldn't look to this as like a long-term solution because a lot of these are outdated characters. Great for collection though. And yeah, let's go take a look at the paid shop. So the paid shop I was talking about earlier. So Valkyrie Quicksand outfit is also rerun. This is also technically time capsule, but this is a paid outfit. And this is a very pay-to-win outfit that we used to joke about. Less relevant nowadays just because we're not getting as much quantum content, but she is a very powerful, farmable character. When you consider how low cost she is to farm. Now, building her with F2P options is still going to take some time. But we haven't gotten a new quantum solution yet, right? But this this outfit specifically, why we joke about it being pay to win is during her ultimate dance, the bear paw lights up as soon as the rhythm minigame can be activated. You know how like in Guitar Hero you can turn on like hyperspeed and it helps you get your timings down? Well, this one lets you know exactly when is the early moment you can press early to try to go a little bit faster. Is that going to affect 95% of the player population? Nah, not really. But just something funny if she happens to be your favorite character. Alright, so weekly equipment supply bundle, this is a pretty good value. Monthly equipment supply bundle, this one's pretty good value too, because it gives you a lot more crystals than what the version bundles usually give, right? So the version bundle, the monthly bundle is the same price as this one, but it gives you more crystals. But you can only buy it once a month. And then this one, Banquet Invitation, this one was pretty good too, because it was like 2 cards for 120 B chips. I went ahead and bought this daily special one because I think this is left over from last patch. Just because it was 60 B chips, so I get 60 crystals and then a chest for potentially 70 more. I only picked this up because anytime you're getting crystal value 2 to 1 against a B chip, that's generally pretty good value. Got 100 crystals out of your box today. Congrats. That's 30 more than the baseline. So, when it comes to values of topping up, just a reminder, if you still have your first time bonuses, you'll want to start there, right? You want to do your first time bonuses before you go to regular bundles. But if you use your first time bonus like last patch trying to get some of those limited stuff, then next on the list would be these regular version bundles. So, you know, back when a lot of the high spenders were still playing or you know, spending more in Nefer's case, what they would do is on the patch reset, they would double top up, and then even if they were done pulling for that patch, they would buy out all the bundles to prep for the next patch. Now, as a lot of the players are either retiring or cutting back their spending, this is now, you know, we're doing this less and less. But if you've already exhausted your double top-ups, these card bundles are generally where you want to look at next before you go back to raw crystal top-ups. So raw crystal top-ups with no double bonus is kind of like your last resort. One of the other things that players used to do would be they would stack a bunch of monthly cards. So monthly cards you could stack up to 6 months. That's like 180 days, right? Yeah, 180 days. And that'll give you, you know, it's like 330 crystals each top up. But then like if you log in, it's even more. Every 15 days it's 500, so it's like if you log in, what was the count? It's like 3,000 crystals total, right? If you play it all. So it's like 30 times 60 plus 1,000, right? For 15-day logins plus 330. So it's like 3,130. Yeah. Yeah. You tried buying the monthly card multiple times and your bank thought it was fraud. Yeah, my credit card got denied today too. I had to use my Amazon credit card. Weren't these two also like highly priced on standard outfit tickets? I remember when they introduced like the Violet Dreamscape and Lavender Glow, they were like high priced. But now that we got the ones that we were waiting for, I can now buy the rest of these, I think. I just been waiting for that Prodigal Girl rerun. Oh no, I don't have enough for Ocean Range. No! Alright, another month of logins to get my outfit coupons. Yeah, Lilo, and it wasn't just Prodigal Girl, Lilo, it was the other two that I requested. Am I gonna buy Frozen Sakura? At some point I will. It's gonna be like the beach house. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna buy it later on, and then it's like way later on that I'll buy Frozen Sakura. Okay, so that pretty much covers the time capsule and the bundles for this patch. Make sure you go through all your events. You know, I know for the rest of us, we're kind of like not really vibing with part 2, but there is still a lot of freebies that reward crystals for basically just playing the game. All right. And then, of course, the free copy of Hersher of Origin for any Acheron Raiden Mei fans and stans. This will be great. This card for everybody who did already have S0 will be able to upgrade to S2 because now every card duplicate will give you 50 fragments. This shop, I think, is still here, right? It goes all the way till 7.5, it seems. And then, of course, if you do the battle pass and stuff, you'll, well, it says earn 7,000 BP for the weekly. The next battle pass will start on Monday, but you can still earn points for this current one. You can get your prism. And this repeats to 5 times. So that's cool. That's cool. If you have a friend that has an iMac or a MacBook, maybe you can ask them to log in for you. Oh yeah, if you click this, it'll take you to the link. So that's an easy 10,000. But if you log in from the Mac device, you'll get this keychain. Oh boy. The tutorial for Thelema also has crystals and Homu Proofs of Legend. Wait, what else is in Time Capsule? Oh, there's a bunch of stigmata available. So I'm guessing the Raven set is available for Asterite. It's a little bit expensive for Asterite, but if you're a new player, if you're a brand new player, it is not terrible as a starting out elemental damage set. Everything else is like collectibles. Oh, this is a great outfit. But she's also not meta anymore. Magical Girl, though. This one is actually kind of sick for, back in the day when we needed the extra cross total damage. Back in old Rhymestar, we used to use this one with, Ranger's Cross to get the ignite damage to break the shield. You can't really do that nowadays. But there was some really, really cool, yeah, look at how pretty this is. Imagine if Hersher of Finality had a full dress instead of the half skirt. Oh, would have been really neat. All right. This one was also a really popular one. So again, if you're a Raiden Mei fan, a bunch of these are available. Some really good artwork too. All right. Team Bear Go. If you play the demo stage for this, you can earn some coins. And of course, the Priarm weapon, the weapon demo for Priarm. All right, let's take a look at the banners. We'll take a short break after we look at these and before we do our polls. Or yeah, before we do our polls. So Focus Supply. Good old Focus Supply. Kira Star gear for Stardance, Cecilia, Stigmata. Is this still good? It's still being used. Still less than a year old? Right around a year old. I think this is right around a year old, right? Because Kira was released, she was released right before Dreamweaver? Was that the timeline? Was she in August? Okay, never mind. She was after. So yeah, still under a year old. Still under a year old. Stardance, best option for Kira. Everything else is old. Everything else, all the other weapons are basically like collectibles. Prophetic Dreams is useful for Dreamweaver. Yeah, that's kind of current within a year. So from the off rates, Bastet would be an option. Bastet TM could be used as a placeholder alternative for Kira. Xeno's pretty old now for Aponia. Susong's gear could be useful because we're still using her in all the ice teams. And then Aladdin. Aladdin is still kind of busted for bleed teams. Pretty much the downside of rolling on this banner is if you're a new player, you should probably just disregard this banner and just roll for the new stuff. There's a lot of nuance with all this old gear, but the biggest issue is that this is all old gear. It was great. All the pieces were useful at one point in time in the history of this game, but as we get further along in this game, these sets become less and less relevant, Like Turgenev top and bottom is now craftable in Foundry, and that can be your elemental catch-all for a lot of different elemental support characters. So you want to avoid pulling backwards, trying to catch up. What you want to do is pull for new stuff and letting the meta eventually obsolete the old stuff. Which means Thelema is a pull. Recommendation, you should pull. Alright, you should pull. If you can guarantee that weapon. The way that I've heard is that if you can't guarantee the weapon, maybe you could skip. I heard a lot of people have been getting really lucky this patch, though. 50% off the first 10 pull on the Thelema banner was too good to resist. Discount! 50% off! This is amazing. So you can see here, we did 110 pull at the end of last banner, so I'm 80 out of 90 already. You can see here, the pity carried forward. We were 7 pulls on that last one, right? We did 110 pull, and it came on 3. So that's kind of cool that equipment supply actually is carrying pity forward. That's neat. Yeah, that's neat. And then there's no bonuses for Dorm, so I advise against buying the Dorm supply cards. Just let this naturally accrue from your Dorm shop, from, your Armada shop. Armada shop resets every month. Dorm shop, you have 3 tickets that you can buy every version. So I would just let this, stockpile up until a major spending event, and then you just unleash 20 pulls at a time. Hi, Nanoha. Welcome, welcome, welcome. They're so good at the FOMO. Yes, reject meta, just pull new stuff. Alright, we're gonna take a quick break before we actually start our pulls. But that about covers version 7.4. It is an S rank release, but all in all, it's gonna feel like a rest patch. And I'm very curious to see if they're going to go back to the S rank, A rank cadence, or if they're just going to try to, like, Genshin Star Rail it and just every patch is a new S rank. Which I hope they're not, but I know Lantern's next patch, so we're in trouble. Alright, take a break. Have a break. Take a break. Alright. BRB. MG, thank you for the resub. I'm starting a break. I need to go check my phone messages. Terrence, thank you for hanging out. Tank, thanks for being here. MG, did you see they finally brought back Desert Camo? I've been asking them on your behalf every survey. I'm like, bring back Desert Camo, bring back Prodigal Girl, and maybe you can give us that Lightning Empress recolor too. Alright, I AFK for just a bit. I gotta go check my messages. Okay. Power creeping P1 very fast. Kind of. Kind of. Right now, there's still a lot of, like, back half of last year stuff that's still very relevant. Luna and FOV are holding their ground. Super Nirvana, yeah. Super string. Ultra string dimension, you know? Ultra string dimension. You had string theory about, how about ultra string theory? $20 pulls for weapon. Sick. Alright. We back from break. Plus ultra. Alright, oh yeah, what are the A ranks? Still old A rank characters that are not relevant for anything except for maybe Elysian Realm, right? Valkyrie Blade Strike is in Elysian Realm if you get the augment for Striker Fulminata. Everything else is just useless. Sundenjäger doesn't even exist in, you can't even play her in Elysian Realm. Valkyrie Pledge, we used to use her a lot as like a time fracture support when you were like a new player. This is like a budget time fracture support back in like 2020, 2021. I used her a lot when I didn't have any roster. I was like, oh yeah, you could use her and just, you know, just get dodges. Just use her to dodge. And you could slow down the score clock and get more points that way. Yamabuki Armor, with the Drive Cometa augment, we used her quite a bit for time fractures and physical support as well. Also outdated, unfortunately. Has it always been called a Mayo Ritual? It's been called both ways, like Ritual Amayo and Amayo Ritual. But this one was Sundenjäger. Sundenjäger is different. It was Ritual Amayo for the original global release. And I think they maybe fixed it to Amayo Ritual afterwards. But it used to be Ritual Amayo on the global release. Yeah, they also, yeah, at some point recently they also changed like Super Sonata, because the weapon, right, that cross used to be called Super Sonata and now it's called something else. It's like Sonata something something. So pretty much for new players, all the A ranks that you get, you're mostly going to be using them for your dorm expeditions. For older players, you're just going to be farming these Stardust shards for the shop. Are you gonna farm them for this shop? Maybe you need a source prism or two to upgrade your stuff. Maybe you're trying to get that sweet 2323 for your favorite character. I think this shop resets every 2 patches for the permanent stuff. And then there's like the 3 items that reset every version. But yeah, getting a 2323 box is pretty good. I might try to get some Equinox rank up stamps just so that I can get her to like SS1 or double S sooner instead of waiting for Battle Pass. Oh yeah, all the pool party stigmata were changed to beach party. But I think that change actually went live much sooner. $15 elemental damage rerolls, the one that I need for Luna. I know. Okay, so we back from break. Let's get started. Let's get started with the gacha. I have to get my notepad out. All right, 7.4. New text document. Thelema pulls and gears. Actually, I should do the text documents on a separate computer in the future so it doesn't cut the music out all the time. Okay, I know that. I'll do that. And then I'll copy paste it back. Ten out of 90 pulls. Start counter. Okay. First 10 pull is 50% off using 5 tickets. All right, let's get started. First 10 pull is 5 tickets. Oh, Devil Master's here. Are you kidding me? Nefer, they must have changed something. And I think you just got left out of the patch notes. So they owe you some crystals. All right, let's go for 2-in-1 multi. 2-in-1 multi. All right. Oh my god, what the heck? Oh my god. All right, 3-in-1 multi. Let's go, 3-in-1 multi. Yeah, S2-in-1 multi. Oh my god. Okay. I have to post this in Content Creator too. Be like, okay, thank you, I-chan. Oh my god. $50 pulls for S3 on the weapon? That is also sick. You know what? I need to post that in Hoyo creators. I need to post it in all the non-Honkai third main ones. Yeah, it's actually not too bad to get some dupes on the gear banner, right? Because you want to have stigmata that you can shard for cubes. Yeah, first 5 tickets for the 10 pull. I got 2 cards. Yeah, it was my count was 4 and 6. It was 4 and 6. It was pull 4 and pull 6. So that's pretty good. All right, let's take this screenshot too. Hold on. Save this. That's crazy. S2 on the drop. Now I can save for Lantern. Two more? You guys want me to do one more 10 pull to build pity for Lantern? Nah, weapon first. Okay, so High Diva, 16 pulls away of hard pity. I'm expecting you won't hit absolute hard pity, but you'll be like between 80 and 90. Firm pity. Firm pity. All right. Stay, I've already won. Don't be greedy. I need them cubes. Save that luck for S2 Lantern. True. 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 Feels good, guys. Yeah, I know that, you know, historically we've gotten like insane luck on certain banners, but we've also seen like the low lows, right? Like last patch we were hitting firm pity on almost everything. You have like 4 point. True. I do also like Lantern's design a little bit more. Okay, gear pulls now. Oh man, gear pulls. 16 tickets. 2, 6, 7, 4, 7, 5 crystals. 2 tickets. First 10 pull weapons. Oh yeah, we start the counter 7 out of 60 because we had achievement unlocked. Woohoo! We had electrifying arc, which was Helia's weapon, was 53 out of 60 last time. So we start off 7 out of 60. It's kind of cool that it's carrying forward now. I wish this was also 50% off. All right, let's go. 10 tickets. Two, 3. Pog, Songchue on 3. Four. That's a cube right there. 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, give me one more. Give me one more Stigmata. Give me a B piece. Give me an M piece. Nope. Ether fuel. Oh, 25. I wonder if they just got insanely negative feedback last time, because they definitely changed something this time. I don't remember getting multi-stigmatas last time, did we? You don't feel... Well, you did... Hey, you got S3 and 50. You must have felt something there, right? Wait, Devil Master, how bad were your pulls? How rough was it? And did you go for double S or triple S? 8390 for S0? Or was that for S2? 90! Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Oh... That's expensive, S2. Yeah, I'm gonna do singles. Singles will get me to the next guarantee. Wow, the toast on 2. Yeah, these are pretty good rates so far. For me. For me. Now I feel like a jerk because earlier this morning, Jules Psych was like, "Oh, I got him in the first temple." I'm like, "Okay, shut up. I don't want to hear it." Because I was so salty about my Arlecchino pulls. I have to keep pulling singles, right? So that I can use up my tickets. Or do you guys think I should just do the multi right now? Yeah, I was not looking forward to doing these pulls at all. $10 pull for Luxac dupe weapon. Multi because I need the cubes. Also true. Okay. Singles, 2 ticks. I just need to edit my notepad. Alright, 10x. One, 2, 3, 4. Another prism. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This patch best thing is the weapon upgrade. 1 click from 1 to 50. Oh yeah. Alright, singles. 4 singles. Taurus. I like being able to actually just get Taurus from this gear banner. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. Oh, full set. Now we have to go for the weapon. Okay, Thelema M. On 4. Alright, so... Oh, I forgot to take the screenshot. I'll take the screenshot. It's cool. Take that screenshot. It's cool. Okay. 33 out of 60. For 3 out of 4. They really need a skip button. Yeah, it's too bad that co-op doesn't exist anymore. Singles all the way. Limit the crystal damage. Alright, after the next multi. I'm gonna do one more 10 pull. I think the problem now is, like, I've gotcha'd enough where I don't have the patience to do singles all the time. But I know that we do need to do singles at some point. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's it gonna be? Another Songtre tea! Songtre tea time! Okay. How many prisms do I need? $21 total. Ayya. Tea in it? Alright, singles all the way. Wow, okay. Okay. Now I can take the screenshot. Hehehe. Ether fuel. Pog. Whew! Weapon get, and that was 14 remaining, right? So 14, it would have been 47 out of 60. There's 14 remaining, so that would have been the 14th pull, right? Guaranteed in 14. 60 minus 13 is 47. th effective pull, because we started at 7 today. We started from 53. 47 effective pull. Today's pulls 40. So 40 pulls today. Chat, what you just witnessed is that this game doesn't want this player to actually slack. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Banquet Rose. Banquet Rose. So we pretty much have a pretty good saving patch for the rest of this patch. Oh, you know what? I can get the outfit without needing to top up next week. Yeah, 10k crystals saved. I can get the outfit next week, and then we'll just keep saving for Lantern. Yeah, so for those that are wondering, yes, we will get Feng Huang of Vicissitudes Black and White Crane outfit next week. The hard pity for that one is 9,600 crystals. 9,600 crystals. First pull is free, and it gets progressively, exponentially more expensive after that first pull. If we get super lucky, you can get it on the 5th pull. We've had that happen only once. But more than likely, you're going to go to 9 or 10 pulls. That's just the reality of it. We've had it once where we got it 1 pull early and we missed the option box for the S rank. That happened to us once before too. Or maybe that was the time we got it on the 5th pull. Anyways, thanks everybody for sticking around for the gacha. We'll take a look and try to get through some of these tutorial stages here. Alright, and gacha. Alright, let me save all the notes here. Yeah, that's crazy. I wasn't expecting to get this lucky. Wait, did they make Prodigal Girl permanent this time? Oh no, it is only while the event lasts. Oh wait. Shiden Kasumi, Prodigal Girl, Scorching Golden Thunder, and Desert Camouflage will be permanently available in the outfit shop after the event ends. Hooray! 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 Oh yeah, do we have the new codes? Because usually on a new patch, there's like new codes, right? I bet Terrence has them in the code stash. Oh, not yet. Well, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out, chat, for the new promo codes. The ones that are like 30 crystals and the Starless Rift. Those will be on the way. She got that Ting Yun lean over here. How Zenless is own 0 of them. Wait, there's no auto button for this? This is actually kind of sick. Should I just leave her not leveled up so I can experience the S0 experience? Oh my god. Wait. Don't forget to share the exciting content. You get 30 crystals that way. So I think lifetime I've had that happen 4 times now where I've gotten the double in a multi, right? It was once on Acheron Banner, once on Topaz, and once at the start of HSR. I don't remember if I've ever gotten double in a single multi in Honkai 3rd, have I? Do you guys remember if that happened to me here before? In Honkai 3rd, in part 1? Make tubers for each rank up. Oh, Kanta! Makes me appreciate the higher ranks more once I've played a unit at base level. I should do that. We should leave her at S0 for, like, the first Abyss, and then, like, we progressively upgrade the more we mauled. HFS? Yes, but HFS wasn't... It wasn't in a single multi, right? It was... We got S1 on the 5 pulls after the first multi. Kanta, I lost my 50-50 on Arlecchino. I couldn't roll for the weapon. I wanted the weapon so bad. It looks so sick. And then I was like, no, I have to save for Murata. And I'm gonna try to get Chlorine Day too, so that means I have to keep buying monthly cards in Genshin. Yeah, Kronos. That was kind of insane, but I don't know if it feels the same as getting like 2 cards in 1 multi, you know? Time to get Black Cliff Spear. No, I'm a PJW user now. I'm a PJW Arlecchino now. I thought about maybe ranking it up because I do have a dupe, but I always feel like when I get a 5-star weapon dupe, my first reaction is, oh, maybe I need a second instance of it. I'd rather have 2 than, you know, have the refinement, you know. You have R3 Jade? So, okay, but after the second instance, the third instance, I don't feel so bad about refining. I think that's where I'll start. Yeah, I have 2 Amos bows too. I started leveling the second Amos bow because I kept overcapping on the mystical shards. All right, okay. Alrighty then. I guess we'll level her up at least. Just don't rank her up. Amber will enjoy that bow. It's a good bow. Liney's bow is a good bow. Gilded name card. That means her business card is super fancy. She has a super fancy business card like in that one Christian Bale movie. Is it American Psycho? Aloy could also enjoy it. True. Martian Psycho. That's what Thelema is. She's a Martian Psycho. That's why she has a gilded name card. Privilege of the Dominator. Epicurean. Any foodies in the chat? Any foodies in the chat? Breach. Wait, does she just by default get Breach? What is a skill? So she has a six bar meter. And then she just gets free 4% breach. Okay. Free 4% breach. Wheel of Destiny. The wheel of fate is turning. Wasn't that the opening line in BlazBlue? Rebel 1. $20 and 30%. If by foodies you mean, oh no. Oh no. I'm trying to cut fat. I'm trying to slim down a little bit. Don't even look at skills anymore because of all the BS terms they throw at us. Yeah, it's a lot. It's like skill bloat, description bloat. And there's a lot of redundancies. They're basically just jamming like so many different multipliers in different parts. The new tutorial is also really bad. Well, let's go take a look. Make sure we lock her rattlesnake weapon too. Do 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 do. Oh wait, look at this one. This one starts with a plus attack. +9 attack. Already doing better than the rest. Archers and Chakram plus attack. No affixes. What's this one? Crit damage. I have so many Bastats. Oh, I have another Elysia Pristine. But I don't need another Elysia Pristine. Caravaggio. Wait, does this mean I can sacrifice some of the other dupes from last patch for prisms? I have 14. Which means I need 7 dupes. 7 dupes to sacrifice. Do 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 They basically say do whatever you want. Do whatever you want with or rather have Thelema do whatever she wants to you. Wait. So Latoast is basically part 2 Kevin, but cooler, right? Like he's got a cooler jacket. He's got a cooler wristwatch. He's actually wearing a suit without a boob window. You know, he's got a dog and he's got a car. Kevin didn't get a car. Kevin doesn't have a car, right? Kevin is the cool. Well, that's right. That's right. Kevin's cooler than cool. He's ice cold. Pardon me. All right. It was cooler than cool. Kevin's cooler than cool. Oh my god. I'm running out of Honkai shards. Oh my goodness, I'm actually running low on Honkai shards. For the first time in about a year, since they switched over from cubes to shards. But it's still the equivalent of 3 cubes. But do we know if we'll get the random bonus and then get the refunded mats? I'm gonna give it a try.
Weapon upgrade.
Quick upgrade is such a blessing. Quick upgrade is awesome. Big success, success. Oh, so they do tell you. So big success and big success means we got bonus. And thus, extra refinement. Nice. I dig it. I dig it. Oh no, looks at the, yeah, I'm almost, I actually got up to 4K and I scrapped like 200 of them for Asterite. I think we should go play the tutorial first, and I want to get some, maybe some side stages in where we actually use the base weapon. And in fact, let me just get these to 35 for the side stages. Success. This is basically a trial character now, right? 35 stigs and a level 50 weapon. Alright, let's go play. Let's go play the tutorial stage. Hooray! Hooray! Honkai, woo!
开场吧，到我尽兴为止哦。
Oh, why are the enemies so,
好好表现哦。一起上吧。逃不掉的。
Why is this training robot so hot? Why did they have to make it a female robot? Why couldn't they have just made it the generic, like, Honkai enemy? Why does this enemy have, like, a delay on her kick? That's gonna mess up with my dodge timings. Movement. So if you dodge, jump, dodge, jump, dodge, jump. Oh wow. Okay, dodge, jump, dodge, jump, dodge, dodge. So dodge, jump, dodge, jump. That's actually kind of neat. I like that they made the buttons big again for the HP bars. Now if they could just slant everything a nice 30 degrees. We need to do Souls gaming now. Yeah, I want to play Zenless and Leviathan tonight. I want to play Leviathan tonight.
到我尽兴为止哦。
She can inflict rhyme trauma. All right, Kira. All right, Pardo. Step aside. The power creep is happening. She's combo attack, not charge. That means if you have Bastet B, you could use Bastet B. Okay,
跪下，咬紧牙关，躺好了。呀，哼
tap weapon to gather. She just straight up has gather built in. Genshin could never. Hold weapon to dart through enemies. Okay, so she can do like a phase attack.
感觉如何？过来。
Should you get Thelema or save the diamonds? 27k diamonds and I'm a starter, so you're not sure. Well, 27k... I think she's a good pull right now, but I also don't know if you have Senadina or not. Generally speaking, because it is part 2, pulling on any new thing is generally gonna be better than not pulling on the new stuff. But I also don't know if you'll be able to guarantee the weapon if you only have 27k. Thelema is definitely like hard power creep against older battle suits though. So if you want to just have something that's like super overpowered, at least if you're a new player and you're like below level 80, I think having Thelema, even without her weapon, at least like 2 pieces of her signature gear, you'll already be in a really good position to cruise through most of the content. Senadina is getting a rerun. Okay, so if chat is saying that you do want to have Senadina first, you could wait for the Senadina rerun, just because Senadina does provide the breach. She's an elemental breacher, and she's kind of like the foundation for all the part 2 teams. So that's an alternative strategy rather than going straight to pull. What I would say though is at least do the first pull, because that first 10 pull is 50% off. And if you don't get her in the first 10 pull, at least you've built that extra pity on the next character. Because getting a 10 pull value, even if you're building pity, for the cost of 5 pulls, it's good value. Senadina has the same value as HTR. Yeah, it's like her ultimate applies breach. I wouldn't say the exact same value, but at this point, HTR is older. I probably wouldn't advise anybody to pull for HTR at this point.
真是好险，差点就弄脏衣服了呢。
Thelema needs Senadina for her Astral Ring. Yeah, that's a good point. I haven't really paid too much attention with the Astral Ring requirements. Alright, let's go back to this menu and let's take a look at Senadina. Like, why Senadina is so important right now. Alright, so. First light. Lightning explosion. During ultimate, she's invincible. Is it under passives? Damn it. Might be Stigmata. No. Here it is. Here it is. It's under weapon skills. Right? Is this it? After activating Astral Ring World Star, characters with domain resonance tag deal 15% more damage with weapon skills and gain 4.5% elemental breach. No, it's not this one. Should be under Astral Ring. Is it under the other one? Lower left, Astral Ring. Evasion? I know that she had breach. I remember reading the breach thing. Astral Ring lower left. Custom module radon. Characters protected by Astral Ring Wheel of Destiny and in Stellar Outburst state can trigger Deep Space Anchors, First Lights, Phantoms to attack. When the character enters battle, deployed characters deal 10% bonus damage, 60% physical. Stellar Outbursts. Okay. Specialization. Wheel of Destiny have 16% more elemental breach for 30 seconds. Re-trigger refreshes duration. Wheel of Destiny is the new one. Yeah, but didn't Senadina have breach built in for Helia and Coralie too? The team has 3 member enemies take 20% more elemental damage. I remember that was like a thing that Senadina provided her own breach, right? For her own teams or something like that. Because I remember when we were running Luna Eden with Senadina, chat was saying, like, Senadina has her own breach. You don't have to worry about the Luna ult timing or whatever. Oh, here we go. While Astral Ring is active, when using Thunder and Clear Skies or Lightning Flash Anchor, team members protected by Astral Ring Specialization World Star gain 12% elemental breach and a 25% elemental damage bonus for 25 seconds. Okay, we found it. And then this is increased for Wheel of Destiny. But when 30 SP is consumed. Okay. So it's actually her combo attack that applies... Oh, but this is under World Star. So that's... Her own is 12%. But if it's the Thelema leader for Wheel of Destiny, it's 16%. After spending 30% 30 SP. Dang, that's crazy. I would say that if you're not topping up, like if you're F2P and you have 27k saved, I would probably say either save for the Senadina rerun or wait for Lantern. Thelema is a good pull, but Thelema basically assumes that you have Senadina. I think that's kind of the caveat right now. How far are you in the story right now? How far is your account right now, Nanami? I feel like if you're you know, you're still working through part 1 story, I wouldn't worry about it so much. And then also, if you're not trying to push the competitive content, like the, you know, the end game content, you won't feel the pressure to pull the new stuff right away. It won't necessarily add more value to your gameplay experience. If that makes sense. Yanix, Arlecchino's fine. Right now I'm running 2-piece with the double attack percentage, and right now it feels better with like 85k crit rate and 170 crit damage, and 3k attack than anything less than 3k attack with a higher crit damage. And I'm running PJWS. The problem now is like my preferred teams and the current geocentric content in the current Spiral Abyss, which will change in like 3 to 5 days. It's not conducive for playing a Arlecchino team right now. And then anything less than floor 12 just dies too quickly. Yeah. Yeah, I think at our peak we were hitting 60k normals. But my favorite was still getting the 170k ult melt on the Ascension boss when we were farming the Ascension mats. But yeah, I'm basically playing a fancier Yoimiya at this point. Her best reaction, maybe for snapshot damage, but I think Vape is technically right now better for her just because Melt can't keep up. She's basically what Yoimiya and Dea should have been. Overload just requires both parties to have high elemental mastery. Exactly. But yeah, my best overloading as is right now is Kuki with Dea, because both characters have 1k EM. And that's kind of when we were doing the gameplay with Arlecchino earlier this morning. Like my Hyper Virgin team it's so like I can't move away from it because everybody is tuned, with the exception of Yelan, everybody is tuned to 1k EM. So my Virgins are detonating for 36k times 2. My burns are ticking for 2k per tick, which is like you're getting 3 ticks a second. My overloads are 16k each explosion. And then my hyper blooms are also like 32 to 35k times 2, right? For double dendro cores. Yeah, 1k EM. Kuki, Nahida, Dea, 1k EM each. Rosaria is okay as long as your enemy is in her spear field, but the more important thing with Rosaria instead of anybody else is that Rosaria is buffing crit. Like if your Rosaria's 100% crit rate, you're getting 15% crit rate. So like if I play my 85% crit rate Arlecchino with my Rosaria, I will be crit cap. Circle Impact is cringe. Circle Impact is how the game is played, right? That's the evolution of Honkai Impact 3rd on Genshin. We used to play Circle Impact here in Honkai 3rd a lot with the JST circles. Just play vape. But my Yelan is on the other team. If I play vape, it's gonna be Xingqiu with Farina. And the struggle with Farina is like you have to babysit your overall team HPs. And then and running Farina as like off heals for the rest of the party feels weird. There's so many game talk I don't understand. Yeah, we're talking about Genshin right now. See, this is the problem when Yannick's always comes in. He's always asking about Genshin when we're clearly not playing Genshin. Yannick's, how did your Honkai Impact 3rd pulls go? I didn't play Honkai Impact the last 2 patches because the part 2 has been really boring. Is starter supply worth it? No. Don't pull on starter supply. Don't pull on starter. Do not starter supply. Do not. Because right now, who's on starter supply right now? Who's on starter supply? I would only starter supply if Senadina is on starter supply. Vilvi is on returnee. If you're a returnee, I would also avoid this banner. This is really outdated battle suits. Alright, Yannick, I'm going to tell you the same thing that I told Shuba and Pachi. I played Grand Blue Relink that first day that I bought it, and I haven't touched it since. So I want to care, but I really don't have the bandwidth to care. Hersher of Rebirth and Hersher of Finality. So the downside of the starter supply is that you have a 50-50 and you can't control who you get. If you get Hersher of Rebirth, that's kind of good. But if you get Hersher of Finality, she's kind of harder to play without her trio team. But we are getting Hersher of Origin for free this version. Yeah, I'd like to maybe go back to Relink at some point. This is too much to do. But Yannick, we're playing Honkai 3rd right now, so I want to keep the conversation about Honkai 3rd. We're not going to talk about the games that I'm not playing on stream right now. I think, and not just me, but a lot of streamers, like, it's annoying. Like, we're playing one game and then we're getting asked about another. I mean, it happens a lot on my channel where, like, I'll be playing a different game and I'll get asked about Honkai 3rd, but, like, I'm more cool with that because this is mainly a Honkai 3rd channel more than any other game. Anybody got a Mac? I want that keychain, but I also don't know. Who's got a Mac? They should probably get rid of this event news because this event has ended. Oh, but the shop stays open for a little bit longer. Okay, let's go finish the tutorial so we can get our crystals, and then we can go play other games. I want to go play Final Fantasy 16 and maybe some Zenless Zone Zero beta tonight. Yeah, you would also need HTR for the trio. So, starter banner is risky. I would not recommend it, Nanami. I would avoid starter banner right now because, like, you could get really lucky and get Rebirth, maybe even Rebirth S2, and it's awesome. But if you get Finality, like, she'll be good for progressing through story, but she won't necessarily help you long term. I would rather you save your crystals for building part 2 infrastructure, which would right now is like You're slow farming Helia and Coralie from Asterite or Open World, and then you basically need Senadina right now. Senadina's kind of like the core character for part 2.
给我退！躺好了，到此为止。开宴在即。就在那，跳跳塔，呀，嘿，哈，呀，再来一下。给我退！呀吼！好，这样。 呜呼！别！走你！轮到我了。跪下！负我狂焰，与我同欢。好好表现哦。到此为止。啊！过来。 想去哪儿呀？再来一下，给我退！还没完呢，想去哪儿呀？过来！到此为止。空中接力，来吧！呼！来吧！天上天下，只此一击！ 别！走你！站得太高了，还没完呢，咬紧牙关。给我退！想去哪儿呀？还没完呢。跪下！到此为止。
Yeah, I kind of wish that the meter building was a little bit like more sensible. So is it like 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So you want to do 1, 2, 3 weapon active, and then 1, 2, 3 weapon active. What does it say here? Activating stellar bursts.
就在那里，感觉如何？逃不掉的，好好表现哦。一起上吧。护从引众，齐颂我名。到此为止。想去哪儿呀？还没完呢。想去哪儿呀？过来。呀，给我退！ 想去哪儿呀？开宴在即，负我狂焰，与我同欢。
It went really well. I posted on Twitter. It went way better than I anticipated. That's pretty much the long and short of it. It went stupidly well. Here, I'll post it to Blue Sky and Threads as well. Hang on. Let me go to threads.net and B-Sky. We did the first 10 pull, which was discounted 50% off, and we got 2 cards in the first 10 pull. All right, that's how insane it was. Yeah, 2 cards for 5 ticks. Yeah, the full VOD will be up on YouTube, and I'll cut the highlight version for Twitch to re-export to YouTube. Yeah. Thank you, Ecol. Am I a whale user? I am a dolphin. I'm a dolphin. I used to be a minnow. So dolphin is like you top up, but you don't top up past a certain amount. Yeah, you don't top up past a certain amount. I'm not a fan of her initial design, and I'm not 100% sold on her gameplay design. I think the gameplay design is a little bit too lazy. I think her basic sequence should have been at least 4 attacks instead of 3. I think right now, the basic attack and weapon, like the interplay and the overlap is not smooth at all. And I think making it 6 buttons for the key, 6 meters, 6 gauges for the key for the KE instead of just being like 1, 2, 3 combo. It slows down the battle suit too much. So this is her combo attack right there, right? And she has like smaller combos in between, but none of those are that intuitive. She has like a half combo, I think, that's in between. So we want to do this, shoot the anchor, and then do all the combo and all. And then after you hit the anchor, you're refilling meter like 2 at a time, so you can combo faster.
没完呢！过来，跪下，挣扎吧，到此为止。空中接力，来吧！呜呼！测！一鼓作气，出发！
For sure, ego. You mean a human ego? Elysia? Yeah, Elysia is really cool. She's a bit outdated in terms of meta, but for collection, you could say that you want to save for that too. Collection-wise, she is really pretty. Especially once you get to that point in the story and you find out the whole backstory about it. Peach Salt, what's up? Yeah, I got stupid lucky this time around, which was really good because I did not get lucky on Arlecchino.
Start 场吧，到我尽兴为止哦。 眼在即，摸到我了，吧嗒！哦，去把他们轻轻敲醒。哦呦哦。
Okay. Use a combination of various yeah, so the fact that she's saying use a combination of various attacks to gain banquet enjoyments, you don't know what you're supposed to press, right? Because she has basics, she has weapon basics, and then you have like the air weapon phase through, you have the semi hold attack halfway. Basically fill meter, spend meter, but not in an intuitive way like old part 1 battlesuits used to be. Old part 1 battlesuits had a very clear, distinguished, like, this is how you build meter. You know, you gotta do this full sequence, and like you have to dodge tactically to not get interrupted on your sequence.
该出手了。
1, 2.
过从引众，齐颂我名。感觉如何？想去哪呀？躺好了。到此为止。
Captain can improvise freely until Astral Ring intensity is maxed. This is kinda funny, right? We've gone backwards in combat design. This is almost back to part 1-esque, you know, version 2.x to 3.x, where the community would discover, well, if you do AB instead of, you know, triple ABB, on Hawk of the Fog, it's faster damage and better blah blah blah. Or, you know, 1, 2, 3 dodge, 1, 2 dodge on Celestial Hymn, it's better SP farming. What's the optimal way now? Let's find out. 1, 2. I think it's 1, 2, 3 fill meter tap weapon. So let's see. 1, 2, 3 tap weapon. 1, 2, 3 tap weapon. 1, 2, 3 tap weapon. And it goes in the combo. Wait, can you just... Oh, you just tap weapon. I just do that. Just spam weapon, Raven. This looks faster. And you're getting SP. It looks really dumb, though.
觉如何？感觉如何？想去哪儿呀？哼，还没完呢。想去哪儿呀？还没完呢。过来。想去哪儿呀？还没完呢。呀吼！走你！一群奔涌吧！
What do we expect? What did we expect?
引擎点火！喂，看这里！哦，该出手了，好好表现哦。一起上吧。共舞享乐，处死方休。到此为止。想去哪儿呀？过来。还没完呢。
I'm just gonna spam weapon.
还没完呢，过来，到此为止。还没完呢，过来，哎呀，啊！想去哪儿呀？还没完呢。负我狂焰，与我同欢。过来。
Oh, you can use the second one to extend to refresh the buff.
空中接力。别！呼呼！
Coralie's in the team to refill your astral ring meter.
嘿，好，呀吼，来吧！走你！一群奔涌吧，星辰的铁流！呀，别！呼呼！捉到我了！哈！结束了。呀用！引擎点火！空中接力！咻！走你！轮到我了，好好表现哦。开宴再起上，不从引。
Oops. This is bad. You see the damage is low. It's because I forgot to tap Senadina first.
让我退。还没完呢，过来。还没完呢。过来。想去哪儿呀？还没完呢。嘿哼！过来。想去哪儿呀？过来。想去哪儿呀？到此为止。呀吼！看招！这！别！呼呼！头伸过来，不是你！喂，看这里！就空中接力！就！走你！呀！闪电就位！别！呼呼！一群奔涌吧，星辰的铁流！
That's a good idea. We should check that.
向我低头吧，过来。
So that was what? 13, 19, 19, 197. All right.
感觉如何？挣扎吧，感觉如何？到此为止。
Okay, 1, 2. 164?
就在那里。
With okay, so with no further buffs. 136, 136 for the last hit.
到此为止。逃不掉。
Okay.
挣扎吧，感觉如何？让我退。
So ground weapon's not that good.
还没完呢，过来。还没完呢，过来。想去哪儿呀？过来。到此为止。
I can't see that.
想去哪儿呀？还没完呢。想去哪儿呀？还没完呢。想去哪儿呀？
It's like
完呢。
104,
想去哪儿呀？
104.
完呢。呀！呀！到此为止。逃 不掉的。
So it looks like doing the basics is slower but more damage. That's gonna be one of those, that's gonna be one of those, like, hey, I need the extra damage for this rot.
交给我吧。是，来吧。走你！在那别动，引擎点火，加足马力，抓过去！哎，该出手了。哎，哼，挣扎吧，感觉如好好表现哦。一起上吧。不同引众，齐颂我名。给我退！嘿，哈，嘿，哼，到此为止。过来，还没完呢。过来，给我退！
I think I refreshed too soon.
想去哪儿呀？过来，还没完呢。过来，到此为止。
So I gotta be better about that using the Coralie refresh. You don't want to do it after too soon, which we definitely did.
背靠，真的。吼，哈，吼，精彩！空中接力，来吧！ 走你！
Himiko was your favorite? Himiko was my favorite too. How bad is it for your account if you don't pull for Thelema and save for the next patch? Don't have enough crystals. I don't think it's gonna be that bad, Ecall. I also feel like the other thing too is like if you're not playing Abyss every week, you have less pressure to pull for the latest thing, right? Or like if you're fighting a lower difficulty. Like if you're playing Agony 2, you could probably get by with a lot of old stuff. Agony 2 and below. Have a good one, Nefer. I'm late to seeing that message. Can double S, HOR, and SOE still compete, or is she truly dead? I feel like at this point, Akal, your HOR should be close to triple S. I think triple S HOR will probably be fine for completion, Red Lotus and below if you're caught up on all the stuff. And if you're not caught up on all the stuff, probably Agony 3 and below. Red Lotus, I think you'll be fine.
共舞享乐，处死方休。到此为止。想去哪儿呀？还没完呢。过来，给我退。
Okay, you see that, Raven? The second button is refresh. Don't hit it yet.
过来，想去哪儿呀？
We'll do it here.
还没完呢。过来，给我退。想共舞享乐。
Maybe get one more ult in.
方休。嘿，哼，挣扎吧，感觉如何？在那别动，无私离。喂，看这里。呀吼！是，走你！哼，尝尝来自星辰的脉冲，接招！呀，嘿，啾！别！呼呼！向我低头吧，感觉如何？呀，沉！哼，给我退！不逃，真的！空中接力！走你！哟！别！呼呼！站得太高了，过来，好好表现哦。一起上。到此为止，还没完呢。不同引众，齐颂我名。过来，想去哪儿呀？哼，过来，想去哪儿呀？还没 完呢。过来，想去哪呀？哼，还没完呢。啊，看，呀吼，看招！哒，走你！在那别动，不似耶！去把他们轻轻敲醒。哦呦呦！空中接力，来吧！是，别！呼呼！闪电就位，来吧！天上天下，只此一击！走你！
Yeah, that recoil is
感觉如何？
unfortunate.
想去哪呀？还没完呢，过来！给我退！
Looks like her air basic for filling meter is also really fast.
真好好表现哦。一起上吧。
Also, I noticed that Senadina, even if she's in the second slot, she defaults to first slot.
到此为止，还没完呢。
Super Grump, hey, welcome back.
想去哪呀？
Hope you've been well.
还没完呢。想去哪呀？给我退！不曾引证，其送我名。挣扎的，看招！别！呼呼！
2 years. Has it been that long?
走你！
Man, time has gone by so fast. Thank you for your continued support for this time.
该出手了。
I hope all your gacha pulls have been well, and I hope everything else outside of gacha has been well as well.
呼呼！闪电就位！走你！一群奔勇吧！星辰的铁
Did you are you still playing Genshin and all the other games as well?
跪下！给我退！丢到我了。有了。
Very pleased with your pulls this patch.
呀吼！
So I've heard it's feast or famine out here in part 2. Last patch, it was a lot of people going firm pity 80 plus pulls and a handful going sub 20, right? And then this time around, I'm hearing lots of reports of people getting early. And then unfortunately, Nefer and Bimo Devil Master are the two that I've heard get unlucky. So I myself also enjoyed the feast. I'll post that highlight tonight after tonight's broadcast. Wow, double S sync. Wow, sync 3 Senna. All 2/3 of those are hard pities. Wow, in 110, that's crazy. Yeah, Nefer was saying that even though it took him a lot to get to S2, he got sync 3 in 50 pulls. And it balanced out like that way. But SS sync 3 in 110 is insanely good. Eight, 12, and 69. Nice. I got a S2 404, just synchronized 1 in 45 pulls this time around. Cause we did the first 10 pull was 50% off, so I only spent 5 tickets. I got 2 cards in that first multi. and then for weapon we were 7 into pity from last time. And so it was total of 40 pulls today for the gear banner. I wasn't looking forward to doing the gacha at all, because I just by default I just assume it's gonna go high. And especially after the Arlecchino pulls, it was like, well, we went really high on Arlecchino because we lost the 50-50. No carryover. Oh, because you basically ended last patch, everything zeroed out, right? Yeah, I got C4 Gene now. Still no Diluc. How long has Genshin been out? 3.5 years? Still no Diluc on my account. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. I'm gonna be able to get the outfit next week without needing to top up, and then I have the rest of the patch to save. C2 Jean now, so useful. I mean, she's useful if you build for the attack speed. Basic team cycle, other team cycle. Ooh. Did your very first triple S E6 on opening banner, Acheron? Did you go E6 S1 or did you go for S5 as well? Okay, so Nanami, if you did your first 10 pull, I would stop pulling here and just save for when Senadina comes back. Got Kaching at 34 and left it there. Yeah, stopping, if you get the lose early, that's not bad to just pull out. Have to get at least a 15% raise to ever consider an E6 S5. That, or you target the saving like half a year in advance. Yeah, I do want to get Chlorinde, and Chlorinde I'll probably skip weapon too. And yeah, I completely understand. Like, even though I got a raise when I got promoted to manager, like I still have other things I need to save for. Why does this demo have her all outside of Breach? Guys. Oh yeah, that's right. They can't do total time stop during the demo, because if they do total time stop during the demo, I-Chan can't do anything.
想去哪儿呀？哼，过来。想去哪儿呀？嘿，找到你了，过来。哼，哼，还没完呢，过来，给我退下。想去哪儿呀？哼，嘿，是时候露出真本事了。以心为鞘，以养利剑。瞄准你的心脏哦。表现完美。
Yeah, my Acheron pulls were okay.
站得太高。挣扎吧。还没完呢。哼，过来。还没完呢。想去哪儿呀？负我狂怨，与我同欢。感觉如。
I won the first 50-50. I lost the second 50-50 to Yenqing. And that was really disappointing. But then when we finally did get E2, it was E2 and E3 in the same multi. So, and then I stopped there because I was like, well, I still want to try to get Jingliu. So Jingliu, we also lost a 50-50 and we got a Clara. And I remember it was funny because that was also Clara's ENVA birthday. Anyone getting bug on Sim Battle and MA? I have not. Which bug are you encountering? You should record a clip, take a screenshot, and post it in bug reports on Discord. Did you fall through the world? We fell through the world in MA last week. With Big Sayo against Hephaestus. Nefer said that the Clara's English VA had pretty rough pulls on Aventurine.
轮到我了，挣扎吧，咬紧牙关，给我退下！共舞享乐，处死方休。还没完呢，哼，嘿，想去哪儿呀？过来，跪下，再来一下，到此为止。期待已久，我也是哦。支援完成。 目标锁定，感受剑心之道吧！去，站得太高了。安可来了，感觉如何？咬紧牙关，给我退下！想去哪儿？交给我吧。请领教太虚之力，以心为鞘，以养利剑。瞄准你的心脏哦。
Oh, what did they say? Because I also posted it into the bug report forum on the official Discord.
轮到我了，到此为止。护从引众，齐颂我名。
Oh, if it's an automated response, then yeah, there's nothing we can do. Well, the best we can do from there is just use the in-game reporting tool.
3尺之水，堪可结云。无上自在门大弟子李素商，承认了。
Well, the best that we can do now is just mass reporting the one guy who, like, exposes himself. Because, like, yeah, they can't do anything about the smaller cheaters and, like, lower difficulties. Because they don't have the visibility. But once it's, like, they steal a top spot, like, we can mass report.
"我只是一个学生，可没有其他人那样的力量。 开场吧，到我尽兴为止哦。开宴在即。好好表现哦。一起上吧，给我退！共舞享乐，处死方休。过来，跪下！嘿，到此为止。想去哪呀？与我共舞，给我退！过来，再来一下。到此为止。共舞享乐，处死方休。逃不掉的。挣扎吧，给我退！不逃，真的。有，呀吼，来吧！别！呼呼！闪电就位，来吧！天上天下，只子一击。呀，轮到我了，想去哪呀？过来，嘿，哈，到此为止。想去哪呀？哈，溜到引擎，点火，空中接力，看招！走你！站得太高了，过来！呀，好好表现哦。给我退！还没完呢，想去哪呀？负我狂焰，与我同欢。过来，想去哪呀？过来，给我退！到此为止。想去哪呀？过来，想去哪呀？给我退！呀吼！别！呼呼！在那别动！吧嗒！加足马力，抓过去！空中接力，来吧！走你！轮到我了，还没完呢！过来，想去哪呀？共舞享乐，处死方休。过来，想去哪呀？过来，还没完！别！呼呼！来吧，天上天下，只子一击。不逃，真的不似你。该出手了，好好表现哦。一起上吧。到此为止。过来，想去哪呀？还没完呢。想去哪呀？过来，想去哪呀？共舞享乐，处死方休。过来，还没完呢，给我退！过来，空中接力，看招！走你！摇身过来，吧嗒！喂，看这里！
I feel like I'm limited right now by the Astral Power Ring, Astral Ring reset. Right? Because Coralie and Senadina each have an ability that refreshes it a little bit. But they can only really do it once per rotation.
共舞享乐，处死方休。过来，还没完呢，想去哪呀？呀，哈，哼，哼，给我退！还没完呢，想去哪呀？过来，到此为止。呀，哼，还没完呢，想去哪呀？呀，哈，哼，哼，顾从引众，齐颂我名。过来，给我退！空中接力，来吧！哇，别！呼呼！闪电就位，一群奔勇吧！星辰的铁流。走你！投身过来，吧嗒！哦，去把他们轻轻敲醒！哦那个，嘿，吼呀吼！看招！别！呼呼！向我低头吧！想去哪儿？哼，还没完呢！啊，到此为止。
I found that just spamming weapon active is faster, but alternating basics and weapon is probably slightly more damage. I think basics, like doing the full 3-sequence basic attack is like slightly more damage, but a little bit slower. So it's like one of those like, I need just a little bit more damage for this one threshold. I think basics makes sense, but spamming weapon is just outright faster. Trying to nail that like half combo where it's like you hold, like you attack and hold. I'm probably doing a lot of that too. It's just harder to feel it out with the animation.
躺好了，呀，咬紧牙关。想去哪儿呀？感觉如何？呀，到此为止。还没完呢，过来，跪下，挣扎吧。
Oh, for the last stack, if you hold a direction.
想去哪儿？躺好了，挣扎吧。
Yeah.
坏孩子们，过来，再来一下。呀，想去哪儿呀？过来，还没完呢。过来，到此为止。顾从引众，齐颂我名。还没完呢。想去哪儿呀？还没完呢。想去哪儿呀？跪下！到此为止。感觉如给我退！
Yeah, and then weapon hold is the phase through.
挣扎吧，到此为止。感觉如何？挣扎吧。
Yeah, that's something interesting to think about.
过来，还没完呢。到此为止。
I like that the options exist. I don't like how freeform it is. I would much rather it be somewhat organized the way that, like, Equinox I always go back to as being one that had a lot of options, right? Equinox and Hersher of Sentience. Like, there's so many options and so many different things that you can do, but everyone is, like, organized in either, like, oh, you need to be in this weapon, or you need to be in this stance. And Thelema has none of that. It's just, you have this meter, which is about as annoying to fill as Eden's 6-note bar. And you just have all these other, like, freeform pieces that you have to try to, like synergize. And it's... You know, like, even FOV, for instance, right? FOV has a lot of different inputs that are available, but each one is categorized by stance. And I kind of prefer that categorization.
希纳迪亚，保证完成任务。闪电就位，一起上吧，搭档。久等了，希娜。别！雷光启蒙。时机正好，你会喜欢的。别走神了，站得太高了。让我退。
That is way cool, having her animation change because you have Healy in the team.
空中接力，看招！走你！来吧，天上天下，只此一击！哟！别！呼呼！
This feels way better than the Ice team. Like the non-Part 2 Ice team.
逃不掉，现在我来打扫战场，轮到我了，过来，到此为止。呀吼！走你！一群奔涌吧，星辰的铁流。 时机正好，打把时间。别走神了，向我低头吧，还没完呢。过来，让我退，好好表现哦。一起上吧。到此为止，共舞享乐，处死方向。
Oh, is this support Thelema?
来吧！天罚时刻！呀，闪电就位！别！走你！我来搞定，倒计时，到此为止。现在我来打扫战场，轮到我了，还没完呢！呀吼，看招！呼呼！一群奔涌吧，星辰的铁流。别！走你！火力出击，打把时间。
Yeah, I feel like Thelema's air kit is a little bit better. But then you have, like, the half combo that's not a special attack, that's still a combo attack. I think that's the trickiest thing, right? And then Thelema also has tap weapon versus hold weapon. Yeah, exactly. Right. That's what I mean by categorized. It's like you have these categorizations, kind of like how and Equinox is the other example I cited, right? Where you have like you can tap weapon in ground stance, but on horse stance you have charge. You have basics in both stances, but in horse stance you also have lance weapon active, right? The toss. You have the toss. You have long charge, short charge, and then you can tap. You can tap to go into Shield Slam. And Shield Slam is like really fun because it's time fracture and it's got a soft gather and all this other stuff. I think the only character that really had badly designed stances was Rebirth, because like you can just fumble the stance swap and it's like the animation takes too long. I feel like with Thelema they gave you too much freedom. Like too much freedom in a less good way. Yeah, maybe as we get further along with Thelema, we'll figure things out too. I just wish that her regular meter building didn't feel so wacky. I think what they should have done was maybe made it like, instead of 6 outside of Stellar Burst, instead of 6, it should only be 4 on field. Like 3 to 4, so it doesn't, like, at 4, right? 4 because it's not just 3. But less annoying than trying to fill up 6. But I also get, like, if you QTE in, you get 2 by default. Yeah, I think right now QTE gives 2, but then you still have to fill up 4. And it doesn't feel that good. Something like that. So if I do this, and I do this, like, even that was only 4 consumed before she combos, and it feels way better.
走你！我来搞定，是时候团队作战了。您别客气，一起上吧。到此为止，向我低头吧。开宴在即，负我狂焰，与我同欢。看招！天罚时刻，尝尝来自星辰的脉冲。接招！哟，站得太高了，想去哪儿呀？时机正好，打把时间。
I wonder if we're supposed to do like QTE filler rots where we're just building a couple of meters at a time. And then we QTE back for the combo. It's a more like less intuitive rot, but it feels smoother to play. So like if I go here, fill 3. Come back. Yeah, like if you make sure you leave field with 1 or 2 so that when you go back in. Well, that's a little bit over. So I don't understand when does it, like, you're in the air, she does this instead of phasing through. Do you, like, phasing through, do you need a directional? It has to have a directional and a hold. Phase, no, you can phase through the air, I think. Oh, is it ground only? Oh, that's why she does a different animation. Okay, well that clarifies a lot. So, air weapon to pull. Do some basics and then combo down, right? So 1, 2, 3. Huh, that smooths it out a bit. So air weapon, air basics, air combo down to ground, double phase, and then any attack. And then now suddenly you have 6. Solo 5 flashbacks. Yeah, but it feels a little bit smoother than that. It almost feels more like when you're overheat HFS and you have to ground pound. So let's try that again. Oh, that's actually kind of smooth. Ooh, after you ground pound, tap weapon, and then double phase. Combo up. Ooh. Yeah.
察觉我对我，还没完呢！哈呀，哈，给我退！
I've also liked like
逃不掉，再来一下！
basic weapon, basic hold,
与我共舞，到此为止。
and basically just alternating weapon and basic and hold. Yeah, the problem is like figuring out which one's gonna give you more damage in the time window that you need it. Right? I think that's the trick, because each one has like for instance, doing a regular basic 3 sequence will give you more damage, but it's also slower. And I guess that's gonna be the fun of like experimenting and figuring out like what's more optimal for your weather and your rank. Okay, it's a bit of a trade-off. We're getting something desirable, but in order to get there, we have to, you know, it's a bit of a messier getting used to period, I think. Let's take the blue beam, because we've been here for a bit. Let's go read. I know gacha gamers, we don't like reading anymore.
无趣的家伙。
Overall, I'm still not entirely sold on her visual design, but I do think her animations are starting to grow on me. So much text. I wish they would stop with all this text. Did you watch this video? Was this video useful? Because they always say, oh, check out the tutorial, but traditionally we skip that tutorial. Text message. Okay, where are we at now? She looks like Michael Jackson cosplaying as Clark. Don't say that. Don't say that, Raven. I ain't watching. It's literally a light novel in her skill descriptions. Oh my god. Oh hey, it's reset. Hey. Gotta farm more coins. Coin farmer impact. Getting close to PGR skill description. Don't say that. Don't say that. They already got a whole light novel here. I mean, it already was a light novel, because remember back before when it was like SPA ranks, they had the SP skill, and that was 3 pages long. Okay. Restores 1 banquet enjoyment on sequence 3. Improves ignore interrupt. Bonus damage against bio type. Okay. Grants 2. So we want a QTE. Okay, Shadowbringer's attacks deal 20% bonus damage to shields of weakened enemies. So we do want to do basic attack, but it just says basic attack. It doesn't say if it's sequence 1 or 2 or 3, right? We can still exist, yeah. And before we all start needing legal classes to understand all kids. I mean, it's been that way for a while, hasn't it? Like that's why the Marissa infographics are so popular. Is like you can skip a lot of that extra fluff and just figure it out. The astral interactions, yeah. Astral ring, and then we click on the astral ring skill, and there's like 5 more. There's like 5 more. World Star Hip Hop. World Star. They have bullet points, yeah. 1 paragraph break, a list, bullet points. Oh my god. More bullet points. Oh god. So with the Stellar Outburst, you want to be in that mode, but it's also like one of those, like, this is a long fight, long cooldown management. Look at all of these part 2 Stigmata dupes that I have. Honkai Woo! Honkai Woo, thank goodness I don't need these dupes for alternative affix loadouts yet. Am I right? Prism Stigmata. Oh my god. Oh, that reminds me. We need to use our budget thingies. I'm prepared this time. All right, good enough. Javelin. Pistols. What's her weapon class? Chainsword? Good enough. It's not that great, but it's more than 30. Hey, we got 120. So 38, 30, 37, and 37, 36, 37, 0.3 plus 0.7. All right, so 37, 37, and 38. That's not too terrible. 37.8. Oh. 38.6. Oh. Oh. More pale. Yeah. It's not that she's so white, she's so pale. All right. Oh, right. Good Honkai Impact third for today. I'll be back again probably in the morning to tap some dailies out, and we can try Abyss with S0 and unupgraded Stigmata. Oh, that reminds me. We didn't roll enough to get anything from Supply Shop, did we? No. I'm probably gonna end up having to do this, and like I'm not gonna be able to get one of these. This is pay to win now. This is so pay to win. That's that point where you almost do wish you don't get your weapon synergies too early, right? You want like the first two early and then the third one like middle of the road so you get enough dupe stigmatas. I have to start getting these again too. Oh, I haven't even upgraded my weapon to Priarm yet. I will say that it does feel a little bit better getting Taurus from the banner, just to be able to get some Taurus that way. All right, good run today. Let me grab this, donate that, load my commissions out. Oh, Dorm Card Pog. Dorm Card Pog. Good impacting. Yeah, today was pretty good. Like, I know I'm still kind of down about Part 2 story not being that interesting and whatnot, but like at least today's Honkai Gacha session went reasonably well. I hope everybody else's gacha luck goes better than last time. I know we've had a lot of positive reports, but we've also had some negative reports. So it is feast or famine out here, and I hope that more of y'all are eating good than not. Doing my best to remember that we're basically still in the exposition. Yeah, but they could make the exposition less boring, right? Like, if it's gonna be exposition, I want more, like, beat 'em up stuff. Thelema mugged you? I'm so sorry, Citizen Cyborg. 8 better than on Arlecchino. Yeah, so true. Arlecchino, my pulls were just not desirable. But yeah, like, you know what made part 1, chapters 1 through 3, even though, like, it was very head empty, it was the fact that you just had a lot of beat 'em up to distract you from the fact that there was not a whole lot going on in the story. So you felt engaged. What we don't want, you know, it's like when new players start up part 2 and there's just like walls of text and walls of visual novel back and forth talking. You know, why did the cooking event last patch feel better than the actual main story? Because you had those moments where you had to press buttons, whether it was cooking in the kitchen, you know, doing the waiting tables, or, you know, exploring on the map. You need to actually have that interactive playing the game. And I think whoever's on the Honkai team has lost sight of that. You know, I know a lot of the veteran designers got shuffled out and whatever, but like they got to get back to basic. It's the same thing you'll see like on a lot of reaction videos. Why is classic WoW better than retail WoW? And you'll see on a lot of the recent videos that came out where like a lot of people are reacting to day 9 playing WoW for the first time, is like classic WoW is like you're hitting buttons and you're learning stuff as you're going through and whatnot. But in the retail starting island, they're kind of like holding your hand and like making you go through all these things and not letting you actually play the game. And that's kind of how I feel about Zenless Zone Zero right now. It's like there's too much talking and not enough letting me beat up things. So yeah, we'll take a break and then we'll come back and I want to play Leviathan, Final Fantasy 16 Leviathan, where we could hopefully beat some things up. I was thinking maybe we could play some Zenless tonight, but I want to make sure we get the FF16 stuff in tonight. So thanks everybody for sticking around this late for Honkai Impact 3rd today. If you want more Honkai Impact 3rd, don't forget to check out the directory. Nor's been killing it. Stella's been killing it. I know we got a bunch of new peoples in the directory. I think UD was doing a subathon. I don't know if he's caught up on story yet. MG and Zikadla are still broadcasting. I think they're mostly on YouTube these days. I would love if they would simulcast, but then again, I'm never awake when they would be simulcasting. And I know we have a lot of other language streams going on now too. Like I know for a while it was like the Portuguese streamers, but I think there's more like Spanish speaking streamers as well. So that's exciting. Yeah, Honkai Impact Part 2. We can only go up from here. Even though we were kind of doomer for 7.3, you know, we could only go up. We can only go up. So, we'll see. Alright, ads are about to start. I'm gonna put up the thanks for watching screen just for YouTube, and then we'll switch to break screen after. So that we can switch over to Final Fantasy 16 Leviathan DLC. So, for those on Twitch, stay tuned. For those watching on YouTube, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. On YouTube, I'll see you soon-ish. I'll set up a second broadcast for FF16 DLC, and hopefully we'll have this highlight for the gacha, the abridged version of the gacha. We'll have that posted up. Arlecchino highlight for Arlecchino polls are up, as well as our survey review of part 3. All right, YouTube, see you next time.